Hello, everybody, and welcome back once more to Ace Attorney. I am the OutbackAl.
I'm hot for justice.
I'm Yin&Jung.
I'm Chibi Noob.
I'm NV Jitters.
I'm Cece.
And I'm Kozi.
And we are talking about the apprehension of Lana Skye. Angel Star, not exactly legally arrested her. But we're not going to get into that. Okay, murder, run behind a partition. We caught her, explain her rights.
How could she catch her?
That's
She
a good
was
question.
saw for 30 feet away, and she's on the other side of the parking lot.
And there's a fence in the way, too.
And
Hold up.
press her.
You say quickly, were you close to the suspect?
As I just said,
No.
I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time. With a fence in between.
Maybe I should press her for more detail. Yeah, press her.
Press
her.
You were behind a fence. I like to see us on the floor plans, just to be safe. The Lunchland car was...
Oh, she was a visitor, thus she was parked in B block.
So, you witnessed the murder from, here?
Judge.
That would make it about 30 feet from the car, yes? Sorry, I thought that was still Phoenix.
Yeah, it's bouncing around a lot. Is that correct, Miss Star?
Yes, that's right.
Ah,
yes,
of
but
course.
why
All
would
right,
we
one-
be able to see you put him in the trunk?
She could see it, she just couldn't get to her.
Yeah.
No, but wouldn't the trunk, if it's popped, block your view?
It's a small car.
It's a
like a
sports
low to the
car,
ground
so maybe
kind of
not.
thing. Yeah, I think you could look over it.
Okay. But there was a chain link fence in front of you?
I went over it, of course.
You can't!
In heels?
Amazing! The Kaffa Queen. Lunch lady athlete indeed. No. I'm pretty sure,
Can you
doesn't that
go
chain
over
link
it?
fence go to the top?
It would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence. You know, I think heels might have helped her, if she could.
I guess with a pointed toe, you could probably get into the things a little easier.
Yeah. So she couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast.
Yeah, that fence was about 9 feet. Okay, it does have an opening at the top, but still.
Okay.
That fence was about 9 feet high, too. So how did Miss Skye not get away? Turns out your
She wasn't
sister
running.
is terrible at running.
Wanting to be caught.
Okay.
Just keep pressing. She mentioned a muffler. What exactly did she say?
If I remembered exactly, I would have told you in my testimony.
So you're saying you're an unreliable witness. Cheeky.
Anyway, all I heard her say was the word muffler. Oh, like the muffler of a car?
Just that one word?
So, what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else?
She was telling Emma where she put it. Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking on her phone.
Her phone? She can't mean... Yeah, keep going. By phone, do you mean, the cell phone discovered at the crime scene? Right, I
Yes,
didn't get to see that.
ultimately.
Oh, does it feel good, does it, Edgeworth? Having evidence not shown to you. I think they said it.
Oh, okay.
Yes, ultimately.
Ultimately.
My memory. It's like a salmon heading upstream, you see.
And your metaphors, they're like cheesecake. They don't make sense.
No, the court doesn't see, Miss Star.
I mean, okay, salmon don't necessarily, remember, but the instinct is there. The chief prosecutor first attempted to use the phone hanging on the wall.
On the wall?
On the wall.
Now-
This is contradicting
not
her
see
running
it.
away.
You would not see it.
That's right.
Did she say she ran away, or did she say she just ducked behind the wall?
Yeah, she
Where
ducked behind the
phone
wall.
is?
That's right.
No,
the
she
car.
said she was trying to run away.
That's an assumption on her end. She assumed she was trying to get away. Really, she just ran behind the partition.
But even
So-
then, Like, would she just have assumed that she's on the phone?
I don't know. We're getting there. That's right. Near the car, there was an emergency phone on the wall.
Well, now we have the map.
Yeah, because she couldn't see her making that phone call
Hmm.
behind the wall. That's what I mean.
Apparently, it was out of order.
And so she used her cell phone? Why wouldn't she just use her cell phone in the
She
first
didn't- yeah.
place?
Yeah. Indeed, the emergency phone was out of order that day.
Good witnessing, witness, but witness
Judge!
without witness!
Judge! Bro! My dude, my guy! Come on! Good witness, whatever happened to good testifying?
You should of course add this to your testimony. Oh.
The things I do to please this rookie defense attorney.
Getting a little sick of this rookie shit. The word muffler was overheard and blah blah blah.
I saw it all, how she tried the phone on the wall but had to use her cell instead.
Hold up. Do you think you could restate your testimony for the court?
Aha! I was going to ask the same thing.
I'll only say this one time, so listen close, rookies.
Are you saying the judge is
Yeah,
a
what?
rookie?
The chief prosecutor stabbed the victim and ran behind the partition. Then she picked up the emergency phone on the wall, but it was out of order. So she pulled her own cell phone out of her pocket.
Again, how can you see it?
Yeah.
And during that time,
And during that time, you climbed over the chain link fence.
Then, when I boldly grabbed her arm,
Some would call it
where her
assault.
gloves, the chief prosecutor hung up her phone.
And you saw her doing this.
What is it, Mr. Wright?
Shut up, Emma.
The chief prosecutor made to escape. Oh, we've already read this. Go back one.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we can just
Present the map.
contradict that with the map.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
There's the map. Hey, so, Mister, I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana. This guy.
The witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unmarred by this personal bias.
Yes, it is biased!
Well, who would have thought you would be my knight in shining armor, prosecutor?
She literally hates everyone in that profession, and the defendant is a part of that profession.
You who, together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago.
And this is why we shouldn't have had this trial here to begin with.
Yeah.
Well, Miss Starr, this is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this?
I don't know what you're talking about. Mess with me and I'll make you cough it all up.
What? What am I coughing up? Let's look at the floor
Cough
plans.
up queen?
Phlegm.
You said you witnessed the crime from this point. However, if that's true, you couldn't possibly have seen Miss Sky making that phone call.
Ugh.
I believe you see what I'm getting at here. That emergency phone was on the backside of this partition. If indeed you were in B block, you couldn't have seen it.
What? Ah!
Order! Order! What is the meaning of this?
You know, for the first time, we haven't been making jokes about what he's ordering, and yet we have someone bringing orders here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's simple, Your Honor. Just like you. She's not coughing up lunch, she's coughing up lies.
Ugh.
That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me a question. Do you want to go out for dinner after this?
Oh my god, where do you want to go?
Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the court.
Here's where the counterattack begins. I can't afford to get this wrong. The witness lied about what she saw, where she saw it, the order of events.
Order of
What she
events.
saw.
Where she saw it.
Oh.
Miss Sky tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless for Miss Star to lie about it.
Pointless to lie. I see.
Do you? But say the witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone.
She would have had to have been in A block then.
It would mean Miss Star witnessed the crime from a different location.
A different location.
A different location.
Now that's a pointless lie if I ever heard one.
Oh, you're sassy today and I like it, but hey, guess what? Before you call me a lie pointlessly, at least let me tell you. Tell it.
Let me ask a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just where was the witness when she saw the crime?
All the testimony we've heard until now points in one direction. The place from where Miss Star witnessed this crime was...
The security room.
Yes. Take that. This is the only place where she could have been.
The security guard room?
Indeed, the security room is the underground parking lot is well positioned. It's built on the second floor, so you can see the entire lot.
She would have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? There are many other places where she could have seen the phone. But she was visiting her boyfriend.
Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness not being part of the prosecutor's office couldn't park in A block. The only place where she could have seen the crime and the back of the partition is here. I remember in your testimony you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room. Yes. Well, Miss Star?
How many years have I been getting the better of men? To think that the tables could be turned. Today a man has got the better of Angel Star.
Can you answer my question?
Order! Order! Witness? What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better.
Yeah.
I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished.
What, for firing you?
And I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails.
The guilty. Is she talking about Miss Sky? Herself? Me?
Mr. Wright, doesn't this strike you as odd?
Everything today has struck me as odd.
Why did Miss Star lie? It doesn't make sense.
It makes perfect sense. She's an asshole.
She's trying to pin it on both the chief prosecutor and Edgeworth.
Yeah.
Heh.
She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. It wouldn't change anything.
Exactly. This photograph tells all. Just look at it. Look at this photograph. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim.
And it's on the other side of the chain link fence.
That truth
Because
still
she-
stands.
She didn't see the murder.
Yep.
Objection, it still stands. I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth.
What?
If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. She wouldn't risk that without a good reason.
So, tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright.
Huh? What, me?
Yes, you. Who else?
Mr. Wright, let's review what we know.
Why do you need to provide a reason she was lying, though?
Miss Star witnessed the crime from the security guard station. But she lied and said she saw it from B block. must make a vital difference. But what? What would change? Angle of view to the crime, distance to the crime, difference in lighting. I mean, angle is entirely different.
I think it'd be the distance.
I mean, I guess that would change a little bit in how long it would take you to get there.
Yeah.
It changes the distance between her and the scene of the crime.
My condolences, Mr. Wright, but one look at the floor plans and it's quite clear. The distance between the scene of the crime and the guard station is 30 feet. I don't see how that would change what she could see.
Objection. What she saw is not in question here. What matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime. Miss Starr, you witnessed the crime from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime where you arrested Miss Sky?
Like, not even a minute.
Well, witness?
You...
Yes?
You ordered the squid wheels, right?
The quality of my lunches has gone from low to inedible.
I was bringing a PB&J lunch with my... Oh god, the dyslexia is kicking in hard. I was bringing a PB&J lunch with fresh boysenberry jam to my boyfriend.
Boysenberry for the boyfriend.
Okay.
No.
Why is he commenting on that?
He's slowly becoming London from Sweet Life.
Yes.
He wasn't in the station, so I waited.
But how could you get in?
I witnessed the crime from the glass-walled station.
Then how'd she get the picture?
Yeah.
And before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running towards the scene. But the door was locked. I couldn't open it.
Okay. So you ran the
Oh,
whole
she
way
had to
around.
run all the way around. That's why I had to go through the visitors' parking in B block.
That's...
That's quite a detour.
It probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of the crime.
5 minutes. So, this changes things considerably.
But it was that woman over there in the defendant's chair who stabbed him. I know it. I have photographic evidence.
This does not mean that she stabbed him. She just was there by the car.
Yep.
Yeah.
I swear it. I swear it on my finest plastic spork.
Your sporks mean nothing to me, lady. You have a point, and the spork is a wonderful invention.
Oh my god.
Okay, he's not wrong.
I think he's just in love with her.
Would
She
you
gives
like
lunch.
another caviar lunch?
Absolutely.
No.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Mr. Wright, you have to do something.
Do I have any evidence to stop this? Raise an objection, sit back and observe. I mean, I feel like we can object to, like, yeah, she saw the defendant finding the body, but she doesn't sound like she actually saw her stab it.
Yeah.
Yup.
I would object to that personally.
Yes.
5 minutes between witnessing of a murder and the arrest. Think about it. You can make pasta in that amount of time. If you like it al dente.
I've got lunch boxes that tie pasta into knots, rookie.
I don't know what that means. A 5-minute blank, isn't that strange?
Strange.
If you were a criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor?
Well, I guess I'd flee the scene. Hey! don't get the wrong idea. I didn't kill anyone.
I
Today.
sound guilty.
But you have the instincts of a killer.
Oh!
You would run, but this time was different. Miss Sky dawdled at a scene of the crime. She even had a picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable.
I think she just found the body.
Yeah!
That's what I'm saying. I think that's what we're driving at.
Well then, it seems we've come to the end of this testimony. The witness has a grudge against the defendant and a blank in her testimony.
Ugh.
Mr. Edgeworth, is the next witness ready to go?
Oh boy, we got another witness.
Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated this witness on account of her professional history.
We did it! We screwed the can shut, Mr. Wright.
Okay, you screw jars shut, not cans. Cans just open. You frickin' imbecile. That was too close.
I'm afraid that the cough-up queen has been dethroned. And with that, court is adjourned.
Oh boy. Hold up.
Mr. Edgeworth, you ordered the squid wheels, right?
Does anyone actually order something from this lady, or does she just show up with stuff and then say you ordered this?
Yeah.
No.
That's what she tried to foist off on me.
I prefer not to take the defense team's leftovers. Anything else to say?
I might be able to save you. I have decisive evidence.
Okay? What was that?
Just another one of her trick lunchboxes.
My apologies, but we have no further questions to ask of you, Ms. Starr.
Is this your jumbo lunchbox?
Woohoo! A triple-decker! Oh boy! Out of deference to the witness's determination, I'll allow one more testimony.
What the fuck?
Let's hear about the decisive evidence.
Like the Lunchland motto says, you won't be disappointed.
What's she gonna pull out of her ass this time? That's what her lunchbox is, right?
I guess so.
Lunchbox. How should you keep that
Oh,
lunchbox?
God. The decisive evidence. We'll have to find out what it is next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Hey, thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell icon for notifications. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like, and feel free to check out some of our other gaming videos, our weekly podcast Anime Yay or Nay, or our parody series Madoka Magically Abridged. See you next time!